Let's dive into some very random pieces of camping gear that I wish I bought sooner. So first up, we have this little thing right here. Can you guess what this is? It is a pocket bellows. Look how small and lightweight this is, and it extends out like this, and then you can blow a concentrated stream of air and oxygen into your fire to help get it going. You don't want to be putting your face near the fire and trying to blow on it and all that stuff. So this allows you to keep a really good distance from the fire, but get a nice stream of oxygen in there. And as you can see, it's just so small and lightweight and inexpensive. So I will link to this and everything else we're going to talk about in the description below. Up next, we're going to actually get a fire going using the pocket bellows, and then I will show you the next piece of gear. While my fire is dying down, we are going to get ready to cook with my next item, which is these cooking irons, AKA the pie iron. This is such a fun piece of gear to have when you're cooking, whether you're a beginner or experienced camper. They're just a lot of fun. If you've downloaded my camp cooking starter kit, which I'll link to below, you've probably gotten organized, you've done some camp stove cooking. Naturally, you might want to start to cook around the campfire, and the cooking irons are such a great place to start because, like I said, they're just really simple, really easy. You can make a variety of things from breakfast to lunch to dinner. And so we're gonna make some breakfast right now. But they're just this lovely little cast iron thing, and you put your food inside and you cook it over the fire. I do have an ebook that has a ton of meal ideas and a training video to go along with it if you want to really dive deep into this. But for now, we're gonna cook some breakfast. Breakfast is done. I'll show you. Look how good that looks. Next, we have a meat thermometer. Now, for the longest time, I did not bring one of these camping. I have one at home, but I never really thought to bring it camping. But now I just have a second one that I leave in my camp kitchen bin so that I always have one. And it's so much better to just test the temperature of the meat. If you're cooking chicken, especially, you really want to make sure that it's done at a safe eating temperature so that you're not getting sick while you're camping, and it's better just to test than to guess. Next up, I'm gonna dive into my cooler and get these Cooler Shock ice packs. So I have two sizes. This is, I think they're cooler size. It's nice and big, and then this is their lunchbox size. But I actually can't even hold on to them for very long because they are so cold. I love that they're reusable. When you first buy them, you fill them up with water and then that's it. You throw them in the cooler and they keep things really cool. They're colder than ice. They last a really long time, and I just like them. I don't really love using ice in my cooler because I hate when it melts and it gets soaking wet. So these are just awesome for lining the edge of the cooler, keeping everything cold for a longer period of time. I have a whole video on coolers, so I'll link to that here. But the Cooler Shocks are awesome for camping. Next up are these Big Agnes camp chairs. Now, I have not tried every camp chair on the market, but these are awesome. I have two different kinds. This is the mica basin one, and this is the Skyline ultralight chair. And quite honestly, they are pretty much the same exact design. This one is just a little bit smaller, but as you can see, I mean, it's not by much. So I actually think I like the bigger one better, but these are great for camping because as you can see, they pack up really small. They're not going to take a ton of room in your car, and they're really comfortable. So if you disperse camp a lot where there's no picnic table, there's nothing, you're going to want some little chairs to at least sit around the fire, enjoy a meal, that kind of thing. And these Big Agnes ones are really comfortable, super durable, and I just love that they pack up nice and small. I like these better than those big ones that you kind of squeeze shut. These just take up so much less room and they still are very comfortable. Next up is the trusty Exped Megamat sleeping pad. I have talked about this so many times because it is such a good piece of gear. For years, Nick and I just used our backpacking sleeping pads when we went car camping. Then we finally upgraded to these and just could not believe what we were missing. They are so comfortable. And as you can see, they roll up to a pretty good size. This isn't that big for car camping. You're just putting it in the car, and then it's really easy to blow up. It comes with a little pump that you use with your hands. And so you don't need any extra fancy gear or anything like that. It's just really, really comfortable. Come in different lengths and sizes and things like that. When I take my dad camping in the past, he used to say, oh my gosh, I don't sleep well at night. So I had my dad use the Xped Mega Mat, and don't take it from me. Here's what he had to say about the Mega Mat.
Barely under the weight limit. I love it. I think I might just go to bed now.
No.
I'm tired.
We got stuff to do.
Oh God, I can sleep on this, I think.
And you can like slide it down a little bit so your feet aren't hanging off if you have room.
Actually, it seems like it's pretty long too. Okay, I think this will work. Oh, this is delightful. This is delightful. So much better than the last time.
Yeah.
Last time, my hip was on the ground, on the rocks.
Yeah. Now with this
so
thing.
I was like bent like this. Pressure points.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare. I didn't sleep for 2 days. This might work.
Come on, let's go. Get up.
I'm out for the night.
No, come on. I really think prioritizing good sleep, investing in the pieces of gear that will allow you to sleep well at night at camp is so important, because when you don't sleep well, I know for me, I wake up, I get frustrated easily. I don't have the greatest outlook, but when I have a good night's sleep, I generally wake up feeling pretty good and excited for the day. So it really can affect your outlook, and it's worth it to get a good sleeping pad. My next item is these Big Agnes tent lights. I bought these last year just kind of on a whim because I was curious, and it turns out I love them, and I've used them every time we've gone camping. So they come in a few different colors, and I have the red light ones, which I really like because I use them in the evening when I want the light to be red and not like stimulating blue light. So it's kind of cool. You can use them as this lantern, and it clips onto your tent if you want. So this is like lantern mode. Who goes there? Oh, it's just you. Or the way that I like to use it is these string lights, like this. I'm actually going to turn them on for you as soon as I untangle them. Boop. Okay, so they can plug into really any USB battery pack that you have, or it comes with one that has, you can put batteries in here and connect it like that. So I'm gonna plug this in. Ha! How cool are these? And then along this string, there are tons of little clips, so you can kind of clip it easily to different areas of your tent and create a little cool string light situation going on. So they're really fun. I think they come in white and blue, but like I said, I really like the red for the evening, and it's just nice. So if you're hanging out in the tent, you don't have to really put your headlamp on. These are typically pretty nice and bright, so it's kind of cool. Instant cozy. Next up is this Duluth jacket. This is my camping jacket. I love it because it does not get ruined easily. It's got this nice durable canvas, so I'm not worried about it getting ripped at camp or anything like that. It's got some good warmth to it with a nice cozy hood and pockets everywhere, zipper pockets. These are some snap pockets. It's just a really good jacket to have at camp. If you're gonna wear some sort of synthetic puffy jacket at camp and then an Ember Pops, that thing is gonna melt quickly. And so I like to have something like this that's just way more durable. I don't have to worry about ruining it. And this is big enough where I can layer things underneath it. So this is a size medium, fits me well. I can usually fit some sort of sweater or something underneath this as well. So it's a good all-around jacket for camping that I don't have to worry about ruining. My final item is this Grail GeoPress Purifier. I love this. We bought these when we were going to Ecuador, and I actually find myself using this a ton for road trips, flying, and even camping. We just filled this up with the water from the river, so it's nice and cold. But These are so easy to use. And like I said, I pretty much run all my water through here when I'm traveling. So even if I'm at a campground where there is drinking water, I like to run it through here because this also gets out heavy metals and microplastics. And Nick and I have a reverse osmosis filter at home, so we don't drink tap water, and who knows what the condition of the pipes are. So I just love having this on the go for getting good quality drinking water. So this is a filter, and then you put your dirty water through here and press it down. Like I said, I find myself loving this and using it all the time, not just for camping, not just for hiking, but just kind of as I'm traveling about. All right, with that rounds out my list of just random camping items that I wish I bought sooner. Hope you enjoyed this. If you've been around my channel for a while, you've seen all of these things in use. But if you want more camping tips, camping food ideas, check out some of these other videos on my channel, and I'll see you over there.